Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our second news is just imagine him and Wirtz. Liverpool want to sign, incredible, £68 million CF. On Stick to Football, Roy Keane bemoaned Liverpool for taking their foot off the gas well before the season has been wrapped up, for partying abroad ahead of a Premier League match against Brighton and Hove Albion, a match they lost. Well, Liverpool were crowned champions almost 1 month ago, having been head, shoulders and torso above the rest of the pack since the start of the season. Arne Slot has achieved something truly special, and after upholding such high and inflexible standards across the lion's share of the year, can surely be afforded some leeway for loosening his grip with his deserving squad now relishing their new status as Premier League winners. The truth is, Liverpool can do what they want, so long as they return fresher than ever for pre-season duties. Of course, one man who won't be taking his foot off the pedal is sporting director Richard Hughes, tasked with making sweeping changes in the transfer market this summer. Jeremy Frimpong is on the brink of being announced as Trent Alexander-Arnold's replacement, and the man himself, the Athletic's David Ornstein, has issued an exciting revelation as Liverpool fight for Bayer Leverkusen's Florian Wirtz. The latest on Florian Wirtz to Liverpool. Bayern Munich and Liverpool have both pushed to sign Wirtz in recent weeks, laying the foundations ahead of the summer transfer window. But, as Ornstein reveals, Liverpool have taken the lead in the race, with Die Roten swallowing a bitter pill and accepting Anfield looks the likely destination for the playmaker, should he leave Leverkusen this summer. In fact, the esteemed reporter has gone as far as to suggest the Bundesliga champions believe he will not join them this summer, and actually favors a move to Merseyside. Manchester City no longer have a vested interest in the German, who is valued at €150 million, £126 million, and have instead shifted their attention to Nottingham Forest's Morgan Gibbs-White. Wirtz is only 22, but he's already got a case toward being the best midfield playmaker in the world, having posted 69 goal contributions for Die Werkself across the past 2 seasons, the first of which he won DFB Pokal and Bundesliga titles undefeated, picking up the German Player of the Season award. If Liverpool can get this one over the line, they'd surely be favourites to win the Premier League once again next season. And that's without even considering a striker. Darwin Núñez is set to be sold, and FSG have already made contact with their dream replacement. Liverpool approach new striker. According to RMC Sport, Liverpool have made an initial approach to Eintracht Frankfurt for their star striker Hugo Ekitike, having also held talks with the player. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is how confident Liverpool are of signing Florian Wirtz after seeing off Bayern Munich. Liverpool appear intent on springing a few surprises in the transfer market this summer. The Reds have had a magnificent season, winning the Premier League in Arne Slot's first season since taking over from Jurgen Klopp. But, clearly, Liverpool are not content with leaving things there. Armed with a mega transfer budget, Slot and sporting director Richard Hughes are pushing ahead to improve the squad. One of the most glaring areas for betterment is in attack, where Liverpool became a little too reliant on Mohamed Salah. As a result, news has emerged in recent days that the Reds are keen to bring in Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen. Initially, it had appeared that Wirtz was bound for Bayern Munich. But after some bombshell news on Friday evening, Liverpool now lead the race, Liverpool confident of landing Florian Wirtz. For years, Wirtz has felt likely to be on a course set for Bayern. As one of the best German talents of his generation, it seemed virtually inevitable the 22-year-old would end up in Munich. However, as Rousing the Cop exclusively revealed on Friday, Liverpool have been prepared to go big on Wirtz. And their persistence looks like it could now pay dividends. As per journalist Fabrizio Romano, the Reds are now in the lead for Wirtz and are confident of striking a deal with Leverkusen. Liverpool are confident to get Florian Wirtz deal done after fresh contacts in last 24-48 hours, Romano reports on X. Talks ongoing to get final green light, but LFC are now favourites ahead of Bayern in the race for German gem. How much could Wirtz cost? This would be a huge turn-up for the books for Liverpool. To steal a top German player from under the noses of Bayern is virtually unheard of. But while there will be embarrassment in Munich over these latest developments, this should not be considered a foregone conclusion. AS journalist Ben Jacobs pointed out, the deal for Liverpool to sign Wirtz is still going to be an astronomical one. Liverpool have moved ahead in the race for Florian Wirtz after the player has told Bayern he favours a move to Anfield, says Jacobs. LFC are now expected to bid, with Leverkusen seeking as much as €150 million, £126m. Not a done deal yet. Liverpool know Wirtz could yet stay at Leverkusen. But optimism stems from the club's excellent relationship with the German club and with their CEO Fernando Caro, and the fact Leverkusen prefer to sell abroad if they are to lose Wirtz this summer. Liverpool have been patient, and now will formally engage with Leverkusen to try and finalize an agreement. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our last news is phenomenal. Forward wants Premier League move after talks to join Liverpool. Lion star Rayan Cherki has his heart set on a move to Liverpool in the upcoming summer transfer window and is open to a Premier League move, according to tbrfootball.at. The time of writing, Lion is the only club that Cherki has represented as a player. Now in his 6th year of senior football, it can be easy to forget that Cherki is still just 21 years old. This, in part, is due to how long he has been playing, but also because of just how good Cherki is as a number 10. In terms of output, Cherki has enjoyed his best season by far as a professional, helping Lion reach 6th place in the league for a Conference League position. Earlier in the season, however, Lion were handed a provisional relegation, meaning they will need to raise funds by the campaign's end in order to remain within League One. This could mean that Lion are forced to part ways with some of their best players to better their financial situation, with Cherki, who has been called phenomenal, being a prime target for a number of clubs. TBR Football have reported that talks over a move to Liverpool for Cherki have already taken place. Not only are Cherki's ability, potential and availability for £20 million more than enough reason for a team to buy him, but as per Fabrizio Romano, via TBR Football, Cherki would be open to a Premier League move. In his first season at Liverpool, Arne Slot has won the top-flight title with 4 games to spare, earning the Reds their second-ever Premier League title. Liverpool have already been active ahead of the transfer window, having lined up a deal for Jeremy Frimpong to replace the outgoing Trent Alexander-Arnold. The Reds also, quite clearly, want to bolster their creative options, with Liverpool having been linked to Florian Wirtz, a teammate of Frimpong at Bayer Leverkusen. In Cherki, Liverpool would be signing an exceptional number 10, one who has proven he can play at a European level and offer consistent output to his fellow attackers. For the price that Cherki is reportedly available at, it would be an exceptional piece of business from the Reds. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer HQ, you'll never walk alone.